We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. This is hit on the ground but foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Taken in by Gregorius. And he's retired 1 away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
よし、やっと設定が終わりました。こんばんは。コメントもお待ちしてますけど、まあ静かに見ても全然ね構いません。もうねプレイナウのデータが今日のに変わってましたね。今日っていうか明日か。何も設定なしでね、多分ラインナップもなってると思います。
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. All right, back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So striding forward now, Nomar Mazara. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just getting started here in the Bronx. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rangers set down in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it's interesting. Looking at his numbers, you would think, wow, he must be really excited to pitch on the road because he's pitched great on the road and really struggled at home. One of those rare combinations you see from pitchers from time to time.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home
Leading
first.
off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I don't know what we're going to get from these guys today. This is the most difficult game, that cross-country trip, and you play the first game on the road. I don't know if they'll be tired or if they got their rest. We'll see how it plays out.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
マイクをね切ってました。コメントは全然歓迎しますので。今帰ってきました。僕もねさっきかな5時45分ぐらい帰ってきてちょっとねきらめいたのでやってます。初回はですね、田中将大三者凡退抑えました。で今1回の裏、2番かな、2番サンチェスですね。これ今日夜オンラインやりますか？やります。夜は夜でまたやります。とりあえず日本の野球も気になるんですけど、中継が多分ね BS では合ってるかもしれんけどないので、7時ぐらいまでね1時間あったら終わるんじゃない？終わらんかな？普通に2時間かかるかな。せっかくこのゲーム持ってるんでね、シミュレーションやろうと思ってやってます。夜は夜でまた11時ぐらいからやります。三振。静かにね、試合が見たいんだっていう人もいると思うんで、副音声的な感じで静かに喋ります。ほとんどこの打順、カストロが4番なんかね。
It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
Stepping in, Matt Holliday. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
今日のヤンキースはちょっと違いましたね。3番ジャッジ、4番ホリデー、5番カストロ。また夜見に来ます。どうぞぜひよろしくお願いします。 これ残すけど、まあ、静かに喋ります。
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's
ありがとうござい
definitely
ます。
pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Here's the 2-1 now to Holiday. Got Holiday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Point going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Here's Starlin Castro, who comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he lays off for ball 1. One and one, here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And he struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. Darvish pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Adrian Beltre.
Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
First baseman.
I'm looking down there, shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. One and one. And the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting 6. Catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And that's in there for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hit hard back up the middle. Andrus on to first to complete the double play.
Oh, I just love seeing that play. Gets me excited every time. Great play to make the diving stop. Then the beautiful flip straight from the glove to start the double play. Doesn't get much prettier than that, people.
Here's Chase Headley, and here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Chris Carter now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand to second, but they throw it away. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He provided some excitement for the home crowd right out of the gate as he tripled to start out the home first. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0 and 2.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
One and one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1 and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 1 and 2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So stepping in, Ryan Rua. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Jared Hoying. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Matt Holliday.
From the stretch. This one's down to third. And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding in, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses. 2-1. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Darvish pauses. 1-1 on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now this is swung on and missed by Chu as he's dispatched for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and one error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Scorched to third. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 3-0.
あ、太田さんこんばんは。ちょっと違うことをしてました。
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He set to lead
久
us
しぶりや
off
ね。
in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 31.
明日の朝かな
In
対
tight
戦
here with the
ら
first
しい
pitch
んで、
fastball that's 1-0.
これでね実験をしてます。どうなるのか。今んとこダルビッシュが3失点ですね。
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that's in there, 3-1. And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's Chase Headley.
ロードツーザショーモードの動画見てるだけで楽しいですよね。あんまり自分でプレイする方が楽しいかな。マノッチさんのはちょっと僕最近見てないですね。1週間前ぐらいまでは見てたんですけど、最近は
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Slides down the left side, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 3-0. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adrian Beltre goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Gardner. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Rangers strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the night at Yankee Stadium. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers 1. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading
Bats
off for
here
the
with a
Yankees,
double
number
and a
11,
triple on his line in this
left
one.
fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rua ranging back. He's there and records the first out.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor gets dirty. What a way to get an out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Starlin Castro would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Rua. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Jared Hoying. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Very weakly on the ground. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Nick Martinez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 22, Nick Martinez.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Mazara's under it. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. The 0-2 home. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot toward third. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air to left. Rua moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Elvis Andrus.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count and the pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a foul pop behind the plate. Sanchez waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Adrian Beltre, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Chase Headley. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Chase Headley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Ball 2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit hard to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rua is over, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In there, strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Into the box, Matt Holliday, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and 0 pitch on the way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. So stepping in, Joey Gallo. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Tyler Clifford is on to pitch here in the eighth with nobody out.
Number 29, Tyler Clifford.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ryan Rua, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Ground ball left side. There to take it is Headley. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers 2. Tony Barnett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Tony Barnett.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Mazzara is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The right fielder.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he takes a called strike 1.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Tap down the line. A barehanded effort by Beltre. Hats off to that one.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 3-2. Dylan Betances comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Here's Jared Hoying, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Jared Hoying.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they
どっちも継投で
always
すね。
come back to bite you.
何回投げたかな ?6 回。田中はさっきまで投げてましたけど、継投に入ってます
Crowd
ね。
gets up for the 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the
ヤンキー
starters.
スは
These
これ
days,
ベタンセスか
pitching
な。
has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Shin-Soo Choo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Now here's the pitch. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 2-2. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that misses 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner's going. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit out toward second. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, right fielder
Tommy Lane gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Number 39, Tommy Lane.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Hicks is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 6-7. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. He falls to 6-6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.